back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here, counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps Player Spotlight. Skeeter Diddy found himself doing a lot of distance running last year as he led the National League in triples.
I just love his aggressive nature coming out of the box. Led the league in triples last year, but there's a reason why. This guy is thinking third base. Soon as that ball hits the gap or down the lines, he is forcing that third base coach to roll his hands over and get him there.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on MLB Network. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Now batting, Skeeter Diddy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line to the right side. Williams moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Diddy.
Hey, here we go, here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead. Ready to take his hacks again, Skeeter Diddy, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now a ball lined to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. Striding into the box, Skeeter Diddy. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-4 the final finish today. Miami crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. So coming to the plate, Skeeter Diddy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And immediately the Phillies now must deal with a real burner standing at first base. Now at the plate, Skeeter Diddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Skeeter, Diddy. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Skeeter, Diddy, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch. Nobody's left.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Skeeter, Diddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Diddy. Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Miami Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next.
Has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Skeeter, Diddy.
Now here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hernandez has finished off more than 2,900 innings during his time in the major leagues. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Striding in once again, Skeeter, Diddy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Into the box now. Skeeter, Diddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marsh will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Skeeter, Diddy.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone all the way into the upper deck. Solo shot to right center as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Washington jumped out to an early lead in the first. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show is next. So striding forward now, Skeeter, Diddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, digging for two. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's safe. Digging in, Skeeter, Diddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Diddy.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here it comes, 1-0. Line towards center field. Goodwin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Skeeter, Diddy.
Skeeter, Diddy.
All right, come on now. One time. Get a piece.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping into the box, Skeeter, Diddy. He flew out at his last at-bat.
Hey, your turn now. No one's better.
First offering on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first. Afternoon baseball here on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Standing in, Skeeter, Diddy, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 27.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hartley is there. One pitch, one out. Now at the plate, Skeeter, Diddy, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Skeeter, Diddy.
Find something you like up there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Hartley is right there, one down. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Skeeter, Diddy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready once again. Skeeter Diddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Skeeter Diddy.
Hey, let her rip right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in, Skeeter Diddy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Like you can, come on.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line drive to center field. Hartley is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Atlanta Braves led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Standing in, Skeeter Diddy. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Diddy.
Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ono is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Skeeter Diddy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Stepping up now, Skeeter Diddy. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Seventh inning ready to roll. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Skeeter Diddy. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder.
So striding in, Skeeter Diddy. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Fish rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. In Skeeter Diddy. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Diddy.
First delivery to him on the way. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping in, Skeeter Diddy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Skeeter Diddy.
Rip it up.
He's set and the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Over to Albies. On to Freeman. A double play. Leading off the inning, Skeeter Diddy. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Diddy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. But this will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Skeeter Diddy, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
First offering on its way. Line toward center field. Hartley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Your turn.
So the
driving in
lineup
right
flips
now.
over and digging in. Skeeter, Diddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, he does surrender one run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Wright earns the win, his second. Jose Mesa was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Dana Montgomery hammers down the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.